Good afternoon, I am Dustin, the infamous chef here at Intuit in Boise, and today we are going to be making some Halloween party food. We're going to do some witch fingers and some little smokies in mummy wraps. Witch fingers will turn out something like this. We're going to use old pizza dough. It's lost its fluff, basically it won't spring for me anymore, so it's going to work really well for both of these applications. This one we're just going to kind of stuff and roll, and then this one we're going to create bandages out of our pizza dough and wrap those guys up. Okay, so we're taking our pizza dough and we're just going to flatten it out a little bit of flour on a cutting board or a work surface so that it doesn't stick too bad. And you can use either a knife, a pizza roller, bench knife, whatever you have. A little square here. And we'll grab a couple of pepperoni. We're going to cut them up just a little bit so that when we bake them off, it doesn't roll up. Get them all in there and then get a good distribution in our finger. Mozzarella here, just shredded mozz. This is a whole milk mozzarella. This is just an egg wash. So this is just a whole egg whipped and then mixed with a little bit of water so that we can get a seal here. We're going to use this to seal and to brush the top so we can get some color on our fingers. I'm going to fold these guys up. I want to try to get it sealed up as much as possible so that the cheese doesn't burst out during the cooking process. I'm going to roll them over a little bit here and just kind of shape them into a gross looking finger. That seal side down. If you get a little sticky, little flour helps you out. We're going to form those guys like that to give it some knuckles and a little bit of shape there. Then we're going to take a Kalamata olive and turn it into a fingernail. And we're just going to press it right in here. And you're going to want to kind of set it down in there a little bit. Like these guys here, this one wasn't set down enough and it popped out. And so we want them to kind of stay in there. We're going to go ahead and brush it with a little more egg wash. Get that nice color on there. And then for the knuckle portion of this, we're going to give it a little Parmesan. Give it some creases here. Put this in an oven. You can use regular or convection oven, doesn't matter. I'm going to bake these ones in a convection oven on a low speed, low fan speed at 425. It's going to take about 9 minutes. If you want to do a non-convection oven, you're going to want to go about 450 and go for about 12 minutes. We have our nice flattened out pizza crust here. And you want them nice and thin because this is going to be our mummy wrap. So we're going to take this and we're going to make little strips out of it. This one, and we'll take our little smoky, just press them down in there and kind of roll it up here. Leave a little eye spot there. We can adjust them a little bit here. So what we're looking for is just a real mess of a wrap there with a little spot where you could like put some eyes or something. A lot of people will do the candied eyeballs, which would be great. They'd look good. I just didn't want to do candied on the savory deal. Then we get them on our tray here. We're going to throw a little bit of egg wash on it too, just to give it some quick color. And then that will go in the oven, 425 convection low speed for about 5 minutes. So we have our little smoky mummies here. We put a couple eyeballs on there. Pimentos would work. Little black olives or something would work with that. Sauce, obviously, just ketchup. It's a nice blood red ketchup sauce there for you. And here we have our witch fingers. They turned out all right, actually. Kind of gross looking, but they're full of deliciousness, and they'd be good on a platter. Dip them in some marinara. Put their little bloody stumps on display. Enjoy.